Hey there, so today we have another review and this is Bell's Hopslam. So this is a very intriguing one for me. If you guys know my history, this is one that I generally do not support as one of the hyped beers out there for many years. And I guess even still, this is one of the sought after IPAs out there. This is Bell's Hopslam. So this is the, one of their most famous beers, produced only once a year, 10% double IPA, brewed with honey, same can as usual. This was canned about actually only 2 weeks ago, so super awesome, super fresh. Very excited about that, being someone who has experience with fresh beer coming from the West Coast that is 4 to 6 weeks old. Very enjoyable. So very curious how this beer turns out. Gonna review it again. I reviewed this almost every year. So the beer is actually pretty clear. Yeah, maybe a light chill haze on there. The beer comes in a deep gold to light amber color, has an off-white head on the aroma. Again, for a beer that's called Hopslam, it is not that expressive. I mean, then again, we're probably jaded by New England IPA, but I get like sweet grapefruit marmalade, a little bit of like caramel. So that raw onion garlic thing, the hops express sometimes. Not quite cat pee, but maybe a little bit of that funkiness going on, or dankness going on. But yeah, lots of like onion garlic going on. Cheers. Quite nice. I would generally recommend this colder. Actually, yeah. I could certainly see where the sweetness would be unbalanced in this one. I'm liking this where it's at, It's really not, again, like for a beer, again, called Hopslam, not very expressive on the nose, but I'm liking where it's going on the palate. It's got a nice crystal malt sweetness. Has that like kind of caramelly tone, a little bit of like kind of biscuit, but really driving on the candy notes. The hop flavors are quite nice. It actually reminds me of some like fresh, one of the best, Hopslams I had was like fresh on tap. And it was, again, nice and chilled, but then also had like this nice complexity of like grapefruit pith, a little bit of like oily orange marmalade kind of thing. And then had what it has here, which was the expressive notes of the like raw onion garlic thing. A little bit like, almost like brulee pineapple with slightly cooked garlic. Yeah, there's a garlicky thing in here with some citrus. So like a little bit of citrus, a little bit of pineapple, but it's all cooked because it has a little bit of sweetness. The malt sort of offers like a good amount of that caramelly kind of sweetness in here. But it's actually quite nice that it's not cloying because it ends up a little bit dry. And then you get that kind of piney, earthy kind of bitterness that rides on this one. It has like a medium to medium plus bitterness. Not full on, not like scrapingly bitter, but noticeable bitterness, obviously, to support a beer this big. Wow. Again, the beers change, palates change, and this might be a year where we actually enjoy Hopslam. Very sneaky, by the way. As it warms up, I'd be very questionable. I think it would actually it would fall apart very quickly because as you wait, the booze comes forward and the hops don't really hold up. So have this cold and drink it fast. But where I'm having it now, I'm enjoying it. Have this cold again. And again, I will say that sometimes your ratings are colored by your previous ratings of a beer. And I did recently look up. I was like, what did I think about it last year? I gave this beer an 80 and I hated it. I think it's actually pretty good. It's actually a very, very well constructed beer. And for where my palate's shifting these days, I think I really like this. Again, I would make vast changes to it. I really wish it was very much more expressively aromatic. Like, yeah, like that's severely lacking. But as for rating, let's go with a. It's good. It's hard. Pretty good beer. Might be the highest rating I've ever given Hopslam. $89. Bell's Hopslam, 89. Is this the best batch of all time? Maybe it's just the place where I'm at. Maybe it's just how fresh it is. You guys post in the comments below. What is your take on Hopslam? Is it still the most underrated hype beer out there? Might be. I don't know. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Let me know what you think.